All right, head coach Brian Green. The Cougs rally in the eighth. They score 3 runs in the eighth and take the series against USC. Coach, it started with McCabe Cottrell, a big starting pitching effort from the local product. What'd you see from McCabe?
I mean, what a week, that McCabe has had. He was really good today. Had a really good changeup, and he needed it. Tough to score today a little bit, but he was pounding the zone. What a great start by him, and we needed it. But that's 2 in a row for him, so there's really some positives to build on. But their guy, they throw their best guy on Sunday, and McCabe went toe-to-toe with him and gets us into the 5th. So happy for McCabe, but great performance by him.
Your offense battled all game again, and just 1 hit away, and you finally got that hit there in the 8th. Nate Schwartz broke open the tie with a 2-run single. How about Nate Schwartz coming off the bench?
Yeah, Nate's such a hard worker, and you love to see him perform and do well. And I mean, huge hit. It was tough to score today for both teams. There were a lot of balls hit hard right at people, and it was just one of those games you felt it, and you knew that probably one big hit was going to do it. Nate did a really good job being patient early in the count, got ahead 3-1, and did what you're supposed to do when you're in that count, and hit a really hard ball up the middle, and boom, here come the Cougs. So happy for Nate, man. He's a hard worker.
And then finally, a couple guys hidden in the box score. Dakota Hawkins, his effort, and also Elijah Hainline, his defense today. What'd you see from those guys?
I mean, Hawk, we've missed him so much, and when we went through that stretch, not having Hawk, not having Barry, then you lose Elias, it was, a little challenging for us. But Hawk he did a tremendous job, and really happy for him. And then Elijah, he's an elite defender, and he's a freshman, local product, but 3 plays today. He tends to give you about 1 a game, but I think that the secret to his success is come out and watch him in practice. He's relentless on his work ethic and defense, and then he plays it. It really shows in the game. But he was really special today on defense. Some big time plays.
And then how about the environment all weekend long? Another good weekend. The weather's warming up, and another 1,000 people here at Bailey Brayton Field for a Pac-12 game.
Yeah,
take the series.
It's really fun, to play here. I mean, we have a lot of excitement. We have a lot of fans. You feel it. Our fans are great. They're positive. They're into the game, and it's so cool to see it. We haven't had a game where we haven't had fans. So just again, kudos to the community and the administration and our fans. It means so much to our players, and it's a big reason why we're getting better.
3 of 4 Pac-12 series, 3 of the last 4, and I think 6 of the last 8 games. Getting over the hump, I assume is one tough thing. But what are some of the challenges of sustaining this kind of little role you're on?
Yeah, we're just playing better baseball, and it starts with our pitching and defense. We play pretty good defense all year, but our pitching has just made a transformation over the course of the last 3 weeks. We're pitching, we're not throwing, we're getting away. Free bases are really coming down. We're doing a much better job with fastball command. We're able to locate our secondary stuff early in the count, and we're doing it kind of collectively. If you look, Hawkins, he can command a fastball, but here's Calber, he's been outstanding. Our starting pitching, all of a sudden, we've got with Coley a changeup. Grant's been good, and now McCabe's got his change going. I just think guys are doing a better job of their work in practice, and it's showing up in the games.
And Jake Mckee, and I forgot to ask about him, but last time when he got the award, but now it was like 20 hits in the last 9 games. He just kind of what's he showing you out there?
Well, he always does a good job of controlling the zone. But, he got pitches up in the zone. He just didn't miss them. He hammered that ball today, and the wind was blowing in. I think it was 105 off the bat. But I think he's at 540 in his last 10 games. He is as hot as any hitter that we've had in a while.
And Jack Smith, has he been kind of a model of consistency for you guys from the start, or is he kind of been that leading light that's kind of helped the guys?
He's a tremendous positive influence in the dugout. He's one of our hardest workers. He's the first guy here today at 6:45. He's the first guy hitting, and he does it all the time. And he hits and he works and he hits and he works, and that's why a guy who doesn't have tremendous power or tremendous speed is hitting 350, 360. He's a grinder, and it's awesome to see him have success because he totally deserves it.
We kind of talked about it the other day, but in innings like that 8th where, tie game, maybe not the most productive offensive game, how was the mindset of an approach of the team changed to the point where, you're taking pitches, getting these patient at-bats and loading it and just basically winning it? Was that something you hadn't seen as much?
Well, I think we finally got to the starter. That guy, he is outstanding. He's down in the zone. It's 3 pitches for strikes. He was commanding his secondary stuff like crazy. He was suffocating us. We were 0-1 like crazy. And, as a coach, it's like, well, do we take? Well, you're 0-1. Or do we hit? And he's got movement and the bottom's falling out. But, you get late in the game, you're going to have to take. I think both teams knew that it was probably going to be 1 hit was going to be the separator. It was probably going to be a 1-run game. So we got patient. We got some short game down, and we got a big hit by Schwartz.
And just offensively overall too. I think this is broke a streak of. I had a year of like 7 double-digit hit games in a row before this one.
We'll be up early in the morning. We're gonna run them. I'm kidding.
Was it just that kind of change? And is it just a kind of settling? Is it as simple as that? Is it just the guys are confident?
I think we're settling into a lineup. I think a big thing is just we have multiple guys getting better. Bryce is heating up. Obviously, Smith's been good all year, but McKee is on fire. And now Vandy has gone from 240 to 300 in a matter of 2 weeks, so he's heating up. Russell's having better at bats. So I just think you're seeing collectively more guys. And when lineups lengthen, there's more stress on the pitcher, and I think that's why you're seeing us just perform better.
Thanks, Kip.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Great to see you.
Go, Cubs. Thank you.